here's example 2 of solving a system by graphing. Notice your system this time, that first equation there is not in any form that we know. I mean, I guess technically it's in point slope, but we want to put it into a form that might be easier. So I'm going to go over here and do some side work. I'm going to put it into slope intercept, y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides. I get y equals negative 2x plus 1. So just like on the last graph, I'm going to graph this. Okay, just like on our last one. So our y-intercept is 1, and our slope is negative 2. So remember, that means I'm going to go down 2 and to the right 1. You could also go up 2 and to the left 1, like we talked about when we were in class during our graphing section. So again, I wish I had a ruler. Do my very best here. There's my first line. Whoops, second line. Hey, this is in, do you guys remember? Standard form. I'll refresh this for a minute. So with standard form, we graphed by intercepts. So let's find the x-intercept first. For the x-intercept, I cover up the y and solve for x. So there I go, covering up the y, and I have the equation 2x equals negative 1. I'll write that down for us. Whoops. So I divide by 2, I get x equals negative 1/2. So remember, I just found the x-intercept is at negative 1/2, 0. There it is. I'm going to do the y-intercept. I cover up the x, I get that my y is at negative 1. So that's the point 0, negative 1. And I'm going to graph these two points. Okay, so I look at these two lines and I'm like, geez Louise, did I just graph this wrong? Do they cross? Do they not? Again, this is why graphing is not the best way. So clearly they're not the same line. So what's going through my head right now is, well, did I graph these, and they cross way off the grid and I just can't see it? So what I'm going to check is my slope for this line right here, just to see what's going on. Do you guys remember how to find the slope in standard form? Well, if you don't remember, it's m equals negative a over b, and that only works for standard form. Remember, where am I getting the a and the b from? It's ax plus by equals c. So what's your a in this case? 2 divided by, what's your b? 1. So the slope of this line is negative 2. Oh, hey, does that match the slope of the other line that I gave you? Yes, it does. So what does that mean? It means that these lines are parallel. Remember, to be parallel, the slopes are the same. So again, my solution to this problem is not the graph. I either have to, number 1, write an ordered pair, or 2, write no solution, or 3, write infinitely many solutions. And because I just graphed it and I checked to see that the slopes were the same, I know that these two lines are parallel. So my answer to this is no solution. Remember, that's the notation we can use for no solution, or you can actually write out the words, no solution.